Hi you guys, Mark here again. I've been sending some interesting questions off to different departments to see what sort of responses I get, just because I felt like it. And I decided to send info at land transport, info at nzta.govt.nz, New Zealand Land Transport Safety Authority, whatever you want to call them. So, my questions, which are just there, and I sent it to whom it may concern. Greetings. I, a man, and this is in lowercase I, require you to answer the following questions truthfully. Do I, capitalised I, while acting in the capacity as a person, require a driver's licence to operate a vehicle? Yes or no? Do you believe I, lowercase, a man, require a licence to travel from point A to point B? Yes or no? If an artificial person has a licence, is that artificial person then legally obliged to register property as a vehicle? Yes or no? Is a driver's licence a contract? Yes or no? Is a traffic offence or infringement a wrong? Yes or no? Is a penalty charge notice an offer? Yes or no? Upon registration of a vehicle, do property change legal title? Yes or no? Thank you. I wish you a good day. Me. So, my response was from Tia, Customer Response Team, from the Palmerston North office and in private bag. So, it says, "Good afternoon, Mark. Thank you for your email of the 31st of May 2014. The Land Transport Act 1998 states that a person may not drive a motor vehicle on the road without an appropriate current driver's licence. This applies to any person that drives a motor vehicle. The meaning of person is, by its very nature, that of a human being. Legislation does not define a person further as natural, sovereign, artificial, or otherwise. Now that is a blatant lie. You go ahead and you look up legislation.govt.nz, you look up New Zealand Bill of Rights 1990 and look up section 29. It clearly states, okay, right here, applications to legal persons, not just person, legal, except where the provisions of this Bill of Rights otherwise provides, the provision of this Bill of Rights applies so far as practical for the benefit of all legal persons as well as for the benefit of all natural persons." You're writing here, legislation does not define a person further as natural, sovereign, artificial or otherwise, is a flat out lie. So, moving on. Carrying on with his letter, his response. A person applying for a driver's licence is not entering into a contract. Really? They are undertaking a legislated process whereby they will be issued with a driver's licence which entitles them to operate a motor vehicle on the road once the process has been successfully completed. Okay, I didn't ask about motor vehicles, I asked about my property, my car. It's my understanding that my property or car only becomes a motor vehicle upon registration, much like my property, my children, you guys like to call them, become children upon registration. It's real simple, eh? You register something, you are signing over title ownership to someone else. please note that vehicle registration does not constitute legal ownership. Really? Then why on anybody's registration papers does it state that that paper, that registration paper, does not constitute legal ownership? Okay? So, although you are the registered keeper of that motor vehicle, legally it is owned by whoever you registered it to. Okay? Legally, that's my understanding, but I'm not legally trained, I'm not a lawyer, I'm incompetent to contract as far as legal's concerned because I'm just a man. Your question regarding whether a traffic offence or an infringement are considered a wrong and whether a penalty charge notice is an offer are not something the NZ Transport Agency can answer. Instead, I suggest you seek your own legal advice. I'm not asking NZ Transport Agency to answer my questions. I'm asking a man or a woman acting as a representative of the New Zealand Transport Agency to answer me. Clearly not by their false statements and flat out lies that they responded to me. Anyway, I'll respond to this, but if Tia has a verifiable claim that I, a man, must have a thing called a licence to travel from point A to point B, bring it forth. But I asked clearly whether I, a man, require a licence to travel. Alright? It's real simple. So, have a good day. Bye.